Is Nana downstairs? Shit serious over here, so shit serious, my boy. Yeah. Bro, I ran a flood play that I can't fucking find. Okay, here we go. Number one, Bama. They home. Damn, we going into a hostile environment, baby. Going into a hostile environment. Hey, let's play together. Let's play as one, baby. Let's play together. Let's play as one. Right? I want that no blink mentality going. Okay? No blink mentality.
One of the danger spots in any
No blink mentality. I need everybody focused. I need everybody focused.
And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Free Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Let's go. Call the first play. Let's go, baby.
Offense takes the field to start things
Let's go,
off.
defense.
This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it, and that's a live ball. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Crimson Tide will bring the
defense.
team
Pick that
on
up.
the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time
Stop
tonight.
offense. Let's go.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
All right, baby. Here we go.
The
Here we go.
Panthers offense taking the
Here we go.
field for a chance we have to see.
All right, first play. Let's go. Let's make it count. All right.
Efficient performance from this guy last time out.
Let's make it count. All right. Here we go.
Making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down.
There he goes.
Let's go.
Inside the
Let's go.
30.
Let's go.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Let's go.
Once he got a snap, it was
Let's go.
all over right to the house.
Let's go.
Well, I
Let's
know
go.
it's early this season, but it's obvious already.
go.
This guy is a major weapon.
That's the way it started off.
Had 2 touchdowns in his
That's
first
the way it
game.
started
He's now
off.
on the board right now.
Good blocking,
What a difference
everybody.
maker and a
Good
playmaker
blocking,
he's
everybody.
going to be this season for this offense.
He gave up. He gave up, coach. Oh, they gonna see that on film. That boy gave up. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Let's go. Let's go, Head Hunters. Let's go, Head Hunters.
On the
Let's go,
run
Head
from
Hunters.
inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Sweet cut there. Guys, let's check out
man.
Alabama. Preseason rankings
Like,
may
this
not
only
be
one
that much in the
fucking-
grand scheme of things, but the hype factor, man, off the charts.
Let it
when
roll
you
on
start
the
the
motherfucker.
season as the top dog.
Preseason #1 ranking, part of that because of the success last year, part of that because of the talent they have on the
go.
roster.
Close,
David,
close,
now
close,
you gotta go
close.
out and prove it. And I know this team has been very hungry and very excited to finally do that today.
Yeah, and you're the #1 team, so you're getting a lot of pats on the back, and I think the coach is going to be like, all right, listen, let's go earn this. This team has done nothing. We haven't earned anything. Today starts that march.
Oh, now we gotta follow him.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as he saw right there.
They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the counter. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
It's complete on the right side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. White going to attack through the air. Pulls it in. It's Hatchett. And good coverage.
Keep it down, White. Keep it down.
Just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger in the easy completion.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Barber. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. A perfect play for the perfect moment to get the tackle for loss.
Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. White wants to throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
One of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
Looking to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game. But another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Let's talk about Alabama. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
That's bullshit. That's a sack. That's a sack.
But man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to see.
My team look like a better team.
If you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Don't play.
Fuck, man.
Nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
On to attempt the try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over Temple. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
So, not right now, bro. Not right now. Not right now, bro.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And it's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. White going to attack through the air. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
On third down, he drops the throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The give to the back. Takes it the other way. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
This offense is high octane, boy. You saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. White wants to throw it. They're working that left side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Quarterback making checks. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Hatchett. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the route.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers are on the move. Running behind that left side. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Behind the chains now on second and long. White going to attack through the air. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just match matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Wants to throw on first down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hatchett. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They want to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Panthers! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Right on the money. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he...
There he goes. He's got 69 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Now from inside the red zone. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Bama! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him, they can't hit the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. White wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Georgia State jumps back to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Barber. They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Going to attack through the air. He's got it on the move. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll run play action. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Georgia State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. The quick out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Off play action. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. White wants to throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two.
Had the game, bro. I had control of the game, bro. I had control of the game. Ooh, kick. Ah.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He wants to throw it. They get it into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. The sure hands, it's Green. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once it got the ball.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Attack through the air. Fakes to grab. He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man? The durability, the toughness. He's got all those characteristics, Mark. 250
catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes that Alabama offense. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. Touchdown time. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback.
Should have went for it if I knew that was going to happen. Should have went for it.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Hatchett.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. White wants to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hatchett.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Hatchett. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Going up top again. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
White going to attack through the air. With the catch, it's Hatchett. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On 4th down, looking to pass. They'll run the screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gideon. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. White wants to throw it. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Georgia State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He breaks the tackle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The toss to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. White going to attack through the air. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Gideon. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The handoff keeps working on that clock. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Alabama! Once he got some room, it was over.
A drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. White wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Hatchet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
This is an offense that obviously practices 2-minute situations, but they're not executing it right now, and I don't like the play call. You got to be throwing to the sticks, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got him. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. White going to attack through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gideon.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Headed to the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Working that wide receiver screen. Makes his way into the end zone for the deuce, and now they're within 5. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz. Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit. Force the scramble. No damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David,